What's up, everybody? Today I want to talk about something that I know I struggle with a lot myself, and I also think a lot of people struggle with this as well. And it's not because we're incapable, it's not because we're not smart, it's because we're comfortable. And comfort is very dangerous, not because it feels bad, but because it feels good. And comfort, it doesn't ruin your life loudly, it ruins it quietly. It convinces you that you're fine, when deep down, you know that you're always meant for more. So I want to talk a little bit about comfort, why it's addictive, why we chase it, and why we need to try and avoid it. One of the biggest things that I've learned is that comfort and peace, they're not the same thing at all. Comfort, that's avoidance, while peace is acceptance. Comfort is staying where it's safe, and peace is being okay when it's not. But most of us, we end up chasing comfort because it feels like a relief. We avoid the hard conversation, we avoid the awkward moment, we avoid the risk, and we avoid the thing that would make us look stupid. And we call that waiting. We call that just not being quite ready yet. But most of the time, it's just comfort and the comfort that we're chasing. In comfort, it's addictive because your brain, it's wired for safety. Your brain, it doesn't care if you end up reaching your own potential. It cares if you survive. So anything unfamiliar, anything uncertain, anything that could involve rejection, your brain flags as danger, even when it's not actually danger. So sending that text, joining that club, starting that thing, talking to somebody new, trying something that you might fail at, your brain, it treats embarrassment as a threat. So it pulls you back towards what's familiar, and that's comfort. And that's why growth always seems so hard. Not because you can't do it, but because your brain, it would rather stay safe than try and expand. Comfort, it shrinks your world. It makes your life feel smaller, not all at once, but very slowly. You stop trying things that challenge you. You stop putting yourself out there. You stop trying new things. You stop risking failure. And eventually, that comfort zone, it becomes a cage. And you end up living your entire life like that. A life where nothing goes wrong, but at the same time, nothing also goes right. Nothing changes. You don't grow. You just kind of exist. And deep down, you feel that. Now, the truth is, discomfort is the price of admission for a meaningful life. Every good thing comes with discomfort first. Confidence, connection, growth, purpose, they all require a little bit of discomfort in the beginning. Every person you admire, every version of yourself that you want to be, exists on the other side of doing things that feel scary. And there is no path to growth without being uncomfortable. There's no version of your life where you become more without risking awkwardness. And that's why I love the idea of trying to chase embarrassment, and that's why I made a video on it in the past. Embarrassment is proof that you stepped outside your comfort zone. It's proof that you lived. And most people, they're not afraid of failure. They're afraid of looking like a beginner. But beginners, at the end of the day, are really brave. Comfort always asks for a price. And that price is your potential. The price is time, the price is regret, because the things you avoid don't disappear, they wait. And the conversation that you don't end up having, the dream that you don't start, the risk that you don't take, they sit in the back of your mind and they compound as you get older. That discomfort over time grows and the regret becomes so much more heavy. And that regret, it lasts way longer than a tiny moment of embarrassment. So what do? You don't need to become this extreme person. And this isn't about being uncomfortable all the time. It's just about trying to choose growth more often than you choose comfort. Now, every day, start doing one thing that scares you a little bit. It can be small. Maybe you speak up in class, you talk to somebody new, you start a project you've always wanted to start. All of these things, they're gonna help you grow. And it's also important to redefine discomfort as direction. If something scares you, it probably matters a lot to you. Now you also have to stop waiting all the time to feel ready. Ready, that comes afterwards. Confidence, that comes after. The feeling follows the action. And you need to choose the harder right over the easier wrong. And it's difficult, but that's integrity, that's growth, and that's life. So I wanna end with this. Comfort is not evil. Rest is good, peace is good, but when comfort becomes your default, that's when it can become very, very dangerous. When you choose it every single time. When you avoid your life because the truth is your life, it's gonna be uncomfortable either way. The discomfort of effort and putting yourself out there, or the discomfort of regret and not putting yourself out there. So at the end of the day, you might as well just choose the one that allows you to grow. Because the best moments of your life, the most meaningful moments of your life, will never ever be found in what comes easy. They're found in what's real, in what's brave, in what's uncomfortable. So you have to chase it. Chase the awkward beginnings, chase the uncomfortable conversation, chase the things that scare you a little bit. And that's where life is. And I promise you, you are capable of more than comfort.